Hi friends. Do you know why I would like to help a lot of young executives, particularly people who are starting with their career, who are stuck up with their bosses? I mean, most of my clients are like that, young career starters, and they have problem with their boss, how to manage their boss, and I help them out. Oh, not for free. It's my profession. I help them out. I'm one of the number one first relationship mentor of India. So nobody is focusing on mentoring. Very few are focusing on mentoring. Mostly others are focusing on training. Training and teaching is the same thing. They have a syllabus. They teach you. When you have asked any doubts, they will ask you to join the advanced training program. That is training. I was also victim to many training programs. I thought they will help me. Then I went into coaching. Coaching is a doing skills. And I have combined training and coaching. I call them mentoring. So, friends, let me tell you one small incident which made me why I help the young career starters. I was after completing my engineering from Usmania. I get my first job. I was working for a rubber company. Of course, the environment very harsh because always carbon. No, it just flies like a dust everywhere. I had my asthmatic problem there, and in spite of that, I had to work there because I badly needed money. All my mother's jewels were mortgaged for the sake of our expenses. My mother always used to cry because whatever we earned and all this went because my father had a fanatic of helping his brothers and sisters at the cost of their children. And I had a moral responsibility of getting all the jewels back. I didn't do anything. I was suffering from asthma. That was the first asthmatic attack I had. Then there was a small company, 150 people, some 30, 40 people, 150 crores turnover. All the dies used to come, and I was the maintenance guy, supervising the different sizes of the rings, O-rings. And what actually happened is once there were a lot of laborers who were coming and doing during the weekdays. They were all temporary laborers, and I was in maintenance department, and Monday was a shutdown period for the whole factory. And I used to recruit all local laborers from nearby factories, and they used to come for extra money, and they have to get the work done. Or removing the die plates, changing the die plates, supervising them. Once one of they had a misunderstanding, the four people, where it was a rectangular die and hot die, and four people were lifting it, and they had some misunderstanding. Intentionally they have put on one of the laborers leg, and his two legs got cut. And the manager told me, you do one thing, you go to hospital and you get admitted, see the treatment is there. And he told me that don't tell that industry and factory and all those things. Tell as if it is your personal, that some personal belongings were being shifted. You were shifting in a locality and it is injured. So because once you say it is an industrial case, a lot of police procedure will be there. Then I also tell okay, because I had to be loyal to my company, and I went there. I went to Gandhi Hospital. At that time one of my friends was there. Satya Sagar was doing house surgeon there. He was not available, but I went as per the procedure. And I told them we were shifting the house, there it has happened. And the boy was admitted. And but after some time, what happened? There was a police inquiry. The boy told the truth. And the police people came to our office, and manager was very simply, innocently, all the manager, general manager, they told we don't know the story, this boy is a personal case. And I was a little shocked. And it went on because my father was in police department, he was a constable, and I had my friend Satya Sagar as a house surgeon. Thus, of course, I could subsidize the case, but that was a painful shock for me that my boss cheated me. He told me to see the admitted, And afterwards, he told, I don't know anything. And I have seen him cheating laborers, I have seen him cheating the employees, cutting down the payment harshly. So at that time I was going in auto. I paid some amount, I don't remember what time I remember. I paid the amount, and this gentleman refused to pay. He told, I cannot pay you. He cut down silently. A lot of violent, silent slavery was going on. Very, very, very bad culture, slave culture. And I became very cautious. Next time he told me to go once again. I refused. You know what is the gift they give me? I was going in a two-wheeler. My two-wheeler was punctured. Inside the factory premise, my two-wheeler was punctured because I refused to go. And every time they used to puncture every day, continuously for 5-6 days. Then I asked who is doing it. Then the manager told, I give the instruction to do that because you are refusing. So it was like a, what do you call, stick culture. If you do with me, be otherwise get out. That was a very painful incident for me. I suffered. That is the time I decided that I will come out of this. I started writing all public examinations and I came out of the picture. That was a very, very painful incident. That is the reason I like to mentor the stuck-up young career starters. So friends, I help the youth of the country, and you can see my work on 250 YouTube videos, ptsundaram.com. I want you to subscribe this channel. You can join my free webinar. And I want you to give a comment of what were your painful incidents of your life where you came out. Okay. Well, thank you so much.